Celebrity Sketchbook.
David Cameron's ramblings about 2012. Now we join Prime Minister David Cameron live from the Downing Street living room as he looks back over the turbulent year, but significant one, that was 2012.
Hello, mere subjects of Britain. Test transmission. Testing. Attention, 1, 2, 3. Listen to me. Or this could be your final D. Okay. This is your Prime Minister speaking. This speech isn't very well prepared, since I had to suck off my speechwriter in the cuts, and then claim the expenses back. So some of this is basically just straight off the top of my head. Anyway, on with the show. Last year, which I am told by my associates was 2011, I told you we would have a better year in 2012. And you know what? I was right. This year, there were no riots, Amy Winehouse didn't die this time, and my cat Toffee, he was put down last week. But the vets on Holdy Street assured me that he's still got 8 lives left. But there were no riots this year. But to be honest, not much else did happen. I mean, there were a few other little things, like the Diamond Jubilee, that Euro 2012 tournament thingy. Oh yes, and them Olympic Games. As I've recently learnt this week, the Games were actually held in London this year. Although I was not aware, as I was resident in my reclusive Berkshire retreat playing polo whilst eating caviar. Now, Hurricane Sandy. What a relief it was that the UK avoided it. Although it was a close-run thing. The fact is, we only avoided it by 3,400 miles, give or take a yard. The only damage done to our country by it was by the excessive coverage of the disaster in the media. And on the night of the hurricane hitting New York, there was a freak aftershock gust of wind blowing down Downing Street, which knocked my manifesto plain out of my hand. In regards to austerity, I actually came up with a wonderful alternative to the cuts. But I didn't write it down. Was steaming drunk from a gallon of Sambuca, and I've forgotten it now. So, we will still have to delete all welfare in 2013. Oh well. Welfare. Get it? It's well unfair, haha. And on the subject of economics, my success in securing the financial fiscal future of this skeptic isle is clearly evident, in that I've already cut out riots from the economy, versus last year. As for the NHS, people keep going on about it. NHS this, NHS that. Have any of you plebs actually watched Casualty in the millions that I thought you did recently? Because it offers an exceptionally accurate depiction of the state of our hospitals. We should want standardised private healthcare in our hospitals, because in most of Bupa's, you actually get a private bar next to your bed. Now recently, people have been asking me where I got this burn mark on the top of my forehead from. Well, for your information, it was from falling into the fireplace in Michael Howard's living room during a game of Twister that we did at his Christmas party. Now people keep calling me Gorbachev, as he has a similar blemish on his bald head. From some of the cuts we've made in Whitehall, there was enough money left over for me to instruct all the civil servants to vote for the X Factor's James Arthur 1,000 times each week, just to ensure that he always advanced to the next stage of the show. When he won, I was so excited and ecstatic that I jumped up the chimney and landed in the River Thames. But the fact is, I had the pleasure of meeting the one and only James outside my house just before the X Factor final. during the same evening that I had been due to meet some socialist plebs, all of whom were a bit too worried about cuts. Suffice to say that I told them all to get lost before the shotgun came out. Another contestant from the X Factor, Christopher Maloney, was also there, and, he was, brilliant. Continuing with the X Factor, Rylan Clark wanted to drop in too and offer me a kiss on the mouth, but I had to turn him down due to other commitments. Okay, I would like to congratulate Barack Obama for getting another term in office as US Prime Minister. It's great for him, but the best thing is that he gets to stand next to me and look serious and big at future state visits. So, whilst I'm at it, I'd like to pause for a moment and give a thought for those who have left us during the past 12 months. Whitney Houston, I will always love you, and I'm definitely saving all my love for you. It's not right that you're dead, but it's okay. And Sir Patrick Moore, bless your heart. You were a great astronomer, but now you will be able to look at the night sky and all the stars out there without even using a telescope, as you're now eternally up there. Get it? For now, though, I'm off to the annual parliamentary Christmas dinner, and I want to go out on a song. So here goes. Jingle bells, Labour smells, Nick Clegg laid an egg. Tories won, so much fun, Gordon won away. Hey, driving through the snow in a Tory limousine. Do 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 da da da, do 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 da da. Hey, ding ding do da ding do do da dee da do. Tories yes, Tories rock. Dee 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 dee.
But Prime Minister, your speech was supposed to be at least 10 minutes long. You can't go now.
Oh yes, I can, Nick Clegg. I'm off to boogie on down. Now shut up, or you will be boogied on down out of Parliament.
You're supposed to be concerned about what the population's going through. The cuts.
The population is going through New Year, baby!
With David Cameron.